So we were talking about different challenges that Thomas Frank will have to face at Tottenham Hotspur, or he is facing at Tottenham Hotspur. And now let's get to the real beefy stuff, the real juicy stuff, the heart of this whole situation that we are in right now. And this challenge, this issue can be, divided into multiple parts, like our current player profiles, our recruitment strategy, and of course our beloved Daniel Levy. Let's start with Daniel Levy. I like to talk about Daniel Levy. I blame that bald guy. I blame Daniel Levy for this whole Morgan Rogers situation. A lot of people who are looking at this incident in isolation might say that what can he do, like if situation goes this way, if the whole deal goes sideways, like what could Daniel Levy do? But it's not about this one deal. Go back in time, look at all other signings that we have done. Look at Richarlison, Maddison, Brennan Johnson, Jack Clark, Ryan Sessegnon, Victor Wanyama, who else did we sign? Lorente, Morgan Gibbs-white. What do all these deals have in common? Like, yes, we do, like, there's no denying the fact that Daniel Levy, when push comes to shove, he does spend the money, but he looks for weaknesses, he looks for opportunities in deal. There's this another filter. When we are looking for a player, we are not only looking at our budget and our needs, but there's another filter through which we are looking whether we can exploit anything in this deal. And there's nothing wrong in being an astute businessman, being a really shrewd businessman, but it doesn't work all the time. You have to stand on your business, as Justin Bieber said. And he's the reason we are in this situation right now, when you can't even name me one good number 6, a destroyer who is kind of proven, who is proven himself at a good level. Can you name me one player that we can get right now in this window? We have to, ship out at least 10 players. We have to sell at least 8, 9, 10 players. Are we gonna do that? No, we're not gonna do that. We have to sign at least 3 players. Are we gonna sign them? I don't think so. It's not gonna happen. Do you know why? Because Daniel Levy looked at this opportunity. He got the idea, he got the rumor about this release clause, and he placed all his bets on this one deal, and he didn't find any option. He did not have any alternatives that he might be willing to sign if this deal goes sideways, because he's a cocky prick, man. He's a cocky prick, and it's all his fault. I'm gonna blame him. Call me whatever you want. Now the other problem that we need to talk about is our player profiles. Okay, let's look at number 6. What options do we have at number 6? We have Bentancur, who's injury prone kinda. We have Bissouma, we have Archie Gray, Bergwall, Sarr, 5 players, and recently Abbott played. He played well, so you can count him as well. We have 6 options. Other than Gray, all of them prefer a more advanced position to play in, more attacking position to play in. Not talking about Bissouma, because God knows where he likes to play. He is a kind of destroyer, to be honest. Bissouma is a destroyer. He destroys our chances of winning important games. That's the kind of destroyer he is. So other than Bissouma, obviously we're not going to talk about him. I genuinely rate him, but God knows what happened to him. When we signed him, he was one of the best, like number 6 in the league, and he plays really well in the attacking positions for Mali. But anyway, so we were counting 6 players at number 6 position for Tottenham Hotspur right now, while Gray is the only natural number 6 we have, and he hasn't proven himself so far. He looks so weak. He can't even defend the ball. Like, it's really hard to see him playing in Premier League day in and day out. So that's one problem we have. We don't have any player who suits the profile. Thomas Frank likes to have both the kind of number 6, one who could spray the ball and the other one who could, be a destroyer kind of a player. And we kind of have neither. Bentancur can play the role of, keeping the game ticking, managing the tempo of the game, passing the ball. He doesn't have a very good long passing, but he sprays the ball around, so he's all right. But you know what I'm saying, we don't have a really good number 6. Then when it comes to number 10 or number 8, without Maddison and Kulusevski, we are basically dead. We have no attacking creativity, we have no prowess, and we have tried many people. Like we have tried Tell at front, we have Tell more, we have tried so many players other than Odobert. Nobody has impressed us so far, so that's another problem that we have. So these whole profiles that we have of different players are very confusing. We don't have a fixed starting 11, and okay, I get it, there's a new manager, he's figuring things out, but I'm talking in general based on what I've seen in last 2-3 years. And lastly, let's talk about our recruitment strategy. We all know we needed to change the recruitment towards more experienced player, and we were kind of hopeful towards the beginning of this transfer window that yes, it is changing. We signed 2 great players within 24 hours. But what I really want to talk about right now is Fabio Paratici. There's a lot of news headlines going around that his ban is about to be lifted, and people are pretty sure that he's coming to Tottenham Hotspur. And in my opinion, I don't think it's that simple, to be honest, because based on what I've read about his whole case, there are fresh charges being leveled against him, and an appeal to start a new trial against him on the charges of capital gains and mismanagement of salaries during COVID-19. So as long as these minor charges or these possible chances of having another trial are there, I don't think Tottenham Hotspur would officially wanna be in bed with this guy. So we have to deal with, and we have to be content with what we have right now. All we need is to not get too reliant on this whole database system. I get it, players like these, the young players that we have signed, some of them have been really good to us, like Bergwall, and I'm sure Kota Takai is gonna be good as well. But right now, what we need in the next month and a half, we need some good prem proven experience signing, because as we can see, whenever we split our team into 2 teams, everything falls apart because they lack that relationship, they lack that experience. The experience is what helps the team, be more malleable, be more adjustable to different systems, to different conditions. And that is how I want to end this video, and we'll talk about other issues in another video.